Hi, everyone. I'm Curator Lisa D'Amico, and I'm here with the super talented artist, photographer, just generally great person, Andrew Maisonette. And we are going to be talking about the exhibit Soaring Spirits, which is being done in the memory of our good friend, Hal Parker, who was the owner of the corner frame shop, but he was so much more than that. He was a fixture in the community, but he was also a supporter of the arts and just somebody that we really feel a hole in our heart without having him here. So Andrew, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy to be a part of this.
Thank you so much for being a participating artist in Soaring Spirits. I know you haven't started your piece yet, but maybe you could tell me and everyone listening, and I know this can change, but where you might be going with this piece.
Right. Well, when it comes to this artwork that I really want to work on, it's kind of something that represents how I know Hal as a person. And the thing is with Hal is that he is a beautiful, remarkable person. Every time he was always very excited to see me, anyone that he really cared about, and he was always willing to help out any way he can. He did so much work for the Rockland Pride Center. He did so much work for the Bluefield artists to help us with any art shows or anything. And he was always willing to help and always willing to be there. And he always was a good, not only inspiration, but good role model for the LGBTQ community because he was just so warm and inviting. And honestly, I was always so excited to see him on. We have like drag nights at Maureen's Jazz Cellar last Wednesday every month. So going there and just being able to see him, I look forward to seeing him and Paul just like always together. Um, so I want to have something that kind of represents the thing he loved the most, and what he loved the most was his community. He loved Rockland. He loved being a part of it. He loved just having that involvement in Nyack, the corner frame shop, and just like showing off those aspects of Rockland. That's why I want to incorporate in my pieces. So instead of like my normal work, which normally focuses on, myself or just like my emotions or emoting, I want to represent and kind of capture those feelings of what it means to be a part of that community.
I love it. And I know Hal would love it. And you know, what you said is so true. Hal would, whenever I'd ask him anything like a favor, or can you do this, or you can help with this, it was always yes.
Yeah.
And he would stop in the middle of his workday to talk with me, discuss stuff. He just was a generous soul in so many ways. And I know he's done so much, not just for me and you and the people that we know, but it's so he made a difference that was far reaching.
Right.
And to do this exhibit as a community, as the arts community coming together, and contributing the money to his favorite charity, the Rockland County Pride Center. I just wish, somehow we could do more. Like, I want people to know about my friend Hal, because the world needs more people like Hal.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like he was, and any like relationship he had, it just always felt intimate. Like he always treated everybody the same exact way and equally, like no matter like who they were or if he's just met them, just like he has had such a warm presence. And we need more people like that.
It's true. And he was very quiet. And I remember when I first met him, I was a little intimidated because he was quiet and I wasn't sure, how he was feeling about the exhibit that we were working on together. And as soon as he started talking and the more time I spent with him, I felt like I knew him my whole life. And he
Yeah.
treated
Same.
me like, you know, and when I think about it, I didn't know him as long as many people. I probably knew Hal maybe 12 years or so. And a lot of the people I speak to have been telling me, oh, I've known Hal for 20 years. And it's funny because he's a transplant to our
Yeah.
community, yet he's more native than anybody else I know.
Yeah, because like when I think of like Nyack, I was just like I think there's key people I have in mind, and Hal is one of them. He literally is a cornerstone of Nyack.
He is. And I know how much we're all going to miss him. So, Andrew, thank you so much for contributing your time, your talent to this really special exhibit.
Absolutely, I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thank you.